Traveling. Good morning, traveling friends. Welcome to part 2 of our Asian vlog. Today we are at the Bangkok airport and we are on our way to Siem Reap, Cambodia. From Bangkok, it takes around 1 hour to go to Siem Reap by plane. We arrived at around 8 o'clock in the morning in Siem Reap and we were picked up by a tuk-tuk driver courtesy of the hotel where we are staying in.
We had a long day ahead of us, and right after checking in, we were off to temple hopping. We booked our 2-day tour of Cambodia with Happy Angkor Tour. And this is our tour guide Mao and the driver taking us to our first stop, the most iconic Angkor Wat. Angkor Wat is truly the heart and soul of Cambodia and a source of fierce national pride. It is a temple complex and the largest religious monument in the world. To visit the Angkor complex, we purchased the 3-day pass for $62 US. Visitors are also asked to dress modestly. Upper arms and knees should be covered.
Angkor Wat is a huge area to cover. It took us almost half a day just exploring this beautiful temple. So after a quick lunch break, we didn't waste a single minute moving on to the next temple, which is the Angkor Thom, also known as the Bayon Temple. Ladies and gentlemen, we present to you the many faces of the Bayon Temple. Now we move on to the next temple, which is the Temple of Ta Prohm. This temple was made even more famous when it was used as a location in the film Tomb Raider. And these are some of the clips of the other temples we went into.
Siem Reap is truly a gateway for the temples of Angkor. However, when you've just seen too many temples, you become literally templed out or be temple fatigued, if there is such thing. We suggest for first-timers to focus on the must-see temples, which are the Angkor Wat, Bayon, and Ta Prohm.
And of course, a day in Siem Reap is not complete without spending a night in Pub Street. You guys know the twins. Our adventures are never complete without food, so we ended the night with a sumptuous meal. And oh, one more thing. Make sure you organize your transport going home before going to the Pub Street, just for safety reasons. In our case, our hotel organized a tuk-tuk transport to bring us back home safely that night. Better safe than not.
We woke up at 4 a.m. the next day to get a glimpse of the sunrise at Angkor Wat. But as you can see, it was cloudy, and it even drizzled while we were waiting for Mr. Sun. But he didn't show up. Too bad we went to Cambodia during rainy season. But nonetheless, Angkor Wat was still a sight to behold. We went back to our hotel to grab something to eat, and the hotel manager, who happens to be a fellow Filipino, joined us for breakfast.
Now that we've seen the famous temples of Cambodia, it's time to explore the other side of Siem Reap. Today, we are going to one of the authentic floating villages here in Siem Reap. One of the best experiences about this trip is that the boat service is still owned by the locals, which means that the money we spend on the boat trip gets back to the community. This specific village feels genuinely untouched and peaceful. It is home to 1,800 families, and here you will see stilt houses as far as the eye can see. It's a small town with schools, church, clinics, and everything else that a community needs to function. Then we headed off for our last Cambodian lunch.
We would like to thank our lovely tourist guide, Matt, and Jen, our driver, for taking us around Cambodia. It was fabulous, and we enjoyed it.
And that, my friends, concludes our Siem Reap adventure. Thanks for watching! Later this evening, we will be flying to Hanoi, Vietnam, so that's gonna be part 3 of this 3-part Asian vlog. See you in Vietnam! And may your traveling shoes always be comfy. Bye!
Bye!